The question is, obviously the WC is a great organization for welterweight fighters, but other organizations that have heavyweights, I think you match up real well with. In your view, I've been asked 1,000 times, do you see yourself wanting to fight some of those fighters, matching up to really prove that you are the best in the world at that weight class? And you know, if we get through some of the organizational issues, put those together.
No, definitely. I mean, if somebody out there in the heavyweight division is considered a better fighter and they're outside the division, I would hope that they came into the UFC. The only problem is that the reason why I stay with the UFC is because it's the best accumulation of talent out there. Most people don't sit there when they talk about other organizations. I mean, I was reading one magazine that said the best fighters who, you know, the few fighters out there that are not in the UFC. The UFC has the best pool of talent. And so that's just, if you want to be the top of an organization, why not be head of the top organization? If there's a few Ronin out there that are, you know, phenomenal fighters in their own right, you know, obviously we're talking about Fedor.
So basically what you're saying is, you're here and you'll fight them.
Yeah, but I think that Fedor should have to come to the UFC.
Agreed.
I think that he should sign the contract, and I don't understand why he wouldn't want to. Why would he want to leave questions up that anybody could ever doubt? It's like, well, you never won a UFC title. I don't know, would Fedor really want to retire his career and never have won the UFC title? He won a Pride title. He did, you know, a lot of things outside the M1, and then now the whatever that WAMA thing is. I don't get that one, but why don't you want to win a UFC title? If you're the best fighter in the world, come here and smash me, prove it. Come here. I would not want someone to be out there who had any kind of doubt whatsoever. If you're that dominating, prove it. But if you use proper boxing, like Andrei Arlovski was doing for everything up to the last 5 seconds of that fight, you see what happens. I think that a very technical fighter will befuddle Fedor a little bit, as you see him using straight punches, using head movement, footwork, skill. He's a very powerful, quick athlete. I mean, I know some people don't realize that they look at his body, but he is actually an exceptional athlete. I think that if you fight him with skill, I think you can do very well. I had Andre actually winning that fight for the 2 minutes of it until he, I don't know what Andre did. I wanted, if it wasn't for the fact I knew he felt bad, I was like, maybe if I wait for him by the locker room, I can hit him.
Just like the Top Gun movie, right?
That was some of the best flying I've ever seen. Right up to
I don't even know if that was shy me. I actually want to talk to him. Be like, dude, it looked like you jumped up with both legs, like you were gonna jump on the couch and dropped your hands. Like, what was that? I don't know. But he was doing very good. At least you could take that little snippet of saying, watch straight punches because he throws looping shots. Use footwork and head movement, because if you stand in front of him and try to block shot for shot, he's extremely quick and he's extremely powerful. Why would you do that? That's to his advantage. Kind of Mike Tyson type. If you fight that fight, you're probably going to go to sleep. But if you fight him very strategically, like a Buster Douglas, using jabs, crosses, uppercuts, and foot movement, I think you can do very well. But then that's what the interesting thing is. It's a fight's a fight. He has his philosophies. I have my philosophies. And the blessing is, at the end of the day, we don't have to keep arguing about it. If he comes to the UFC, we can actually test it out.
So, if Fedor ever came to the UFC, do you think that he should get a shot at the title right away?
Yes.
Yeah? Would you ever go to Dana and ask him, try and get him to arrange it?
Too late.
You mean again?
I think everybody kind of, you know, why wouldn't we want that? Obviously, you know, I got a really big guy ahead of me that I have to take care of, and I'm not going to take lightly. But I mean, those questions linger in the back of my mind because I don't want to go out not knowing that I tested myself against everything that could possibly be. Why would I want to go? I mean, that bugs me. You know, if there's, I've just always been that guy. You know, if there's someone that had a really big dog in their backyard, you're like, oh, that dog will kill you. In the middle of the night, I'd be out there with a stick poking it, going, nah, I don't know. You know, let me sleep. I always make jokes about Darwinism, like, I don't know. My genetics, for some reason, my kids are kind of nuts. I'm kind of weird. I don't know how my genetics have prospered because, like, when everybody else in the caveman era was running away from tigers, I would be like, how bad did it hurt? I don't know. Let's go see. You know, I don't know. Let's try them out.